I like my research topic, and the pleasure to understand how things works in nature. So we work on understanding how polymers interact in living organisms, mainly plants, but also some insects. And I find fascinating understanding on how these living organisms can manipulate material at room temperature with simple building blocks, natural polymer, structure and architecture that sometimes are really surprising. My research topic aims to study how natural material interact in living organisms in order to produce what you call hierarchical structure, that are structures that have a characteristic length scale that go from the nanometer to micron to meter scales. And this is a challenging topic because it requires to understand a bit of chemistry, a bit of physics, a bit of biology, but that's what I think it makes it even more interesting. And the idea is to understand this, how material are manipulated by nature. It's important because then we can produce material for our everyday use, to make material that are for our society, that are more sustainable. We work on a variety of topics because it's a really interdisciplinary group, and the group is composed by biology, physicists, chemists, and we have projects ranging from understanding how, for example, cellulose interact at the nanoscale to form structures that have a strong optical response for photonic application, to really working with bionic material where we take living organisms like single cell, like algae, and we embed them in artificial matter, creating new symbiotic relationship to make, for example, photobioreactor that mimic the efficiency that we observe in real corals. So we have a large variety of topics, and we are really open on trying to increase this interaction between natural material, living organisms, in order to make more sustainable material. One of our main impact is to bring a point of view into biological system that it's from an optical or chemical aspect that generally is not present. So we are able to discover things that maybe are relevant for biologists, like for example how specific structure have evolved in plants, just because we look at the system from a different perspective. What I like most about research is the fact that you can learn a lot and you can learn new things really at the boundary of your field. And especially working in an interdisciplinary project, for me it's really important because you can really satisfy questions that you always had since school time, and you come with a completely different point of view. Here in Cambridge, it's great to work in an interdisciplinary topic because the collaboration are really encouraged, and we can work in different departments and without having boundary, not only in terms of equipment that we can access to, but also really in terms of the discipline. So it's really gratifying from a personal point of view for me. I think I have been quite naive in my career. When I started the university, I didn't even know the existence of the possibility of doing a PhD because no one in my family had actually went to university, so I was the first one to go to the university. And I started my PhD not because I was thinking about a career or because I was thinking about having a specific goal, but because I really liked my experience of the master thesis where I'd be spending time in the lab. And the most important lesson that I got out of this was the fact that the people that you interact within your PhD are people somehow that really change your life. And the PhD really changed your life in terms of perspective because it enables you to travel, to see conferences, to see new people, new culture, be involved in a intercultural environment that really enriches you and changes you as a person. I really like people that take initiatives and trying to bring something of themselves into the group. And since everyone is different, this is really enriches a lot the environment because everyone brings something different. It could be someone who likes a lot to cook, and then we brought into cooking competition that have been really fun. We always try to make an event that where we are called group away, where we go away and we have activities where we play. Essentially we try to interact as much as possible because I think it's this interaction and the group environment, it's really important for scientists. It's important as well that when people come and if people like to join my group, I really like to see their point of view, what they bring on, and what they want to give, because this is something that if you give a lot, you are always always think that you are gonna also receive as much. The future always brings something that you don't expect, and what it's more important to have is, it's not only to have a goal. Yes, it's important to be motivated, but it's really important that you really enjoy what you do on a daily basis. So I would recommend to people that are thinking about doing a PhD, it's a big choice. It enriches you in ways that I think it's impossible to foresee beforehand. But what it's more important is that you really have to like it. This is something that you don't do as a job, but you do it as a passion, and actually it is important to start. I think this attitude, it's really important also then to succeed in science, because only if you believe in what you do, you get, in my opinion, good results.